Welcome back to Beyond the Award, a podcast by Visions. I'm Dani, and today I'm here with Hayley Chipchase of Mac Marketing. How are you today, Hayley?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So Hayley, from my understanding, you get the pleasure of working with your family. Mac Marketing is a family business. Can you tell me a little bit about just your role in Mac Marketing?
Yeah, so my dad is the founder of Mac Marketing. He created the company 26 years ago, and he started with the Southeast Territory. My brother joined about 10 years ago. So started off the family business, and then about 3 years ago, Visions reached out to us wanting to hire us for the Southeast Territory and needed a third person to help bring on the Florida Territory. And it fell in place that I got to join the team, and that's how it all fell in line for me. Thank goodness for Visions because that created my part in Mac Marketing, and so I'm the multi-line representative for the state of Florida, but honestly help with the entire Southeast Territory that we have any way I can, just making sure I can help the team grow as much as possible.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We are so happy that you're here with Visions. Today's podcast episode, we are really diving into gratitude, Thanksgiving, all the thankfulness. So, Hayley, in your experience as a multi-line rep, your family, how is gratitude important to you?
Yeah, I would say honestly, for me, I take it a very long way. I think as we'll talk and dive into, sometimes it gets lost in translation and a lot of people forget how important it can be. So for me, honestly, it boosts my morale a ton. I mean, the second someone says how much they appreciate what I do and they're thankful for me, I mean, it instantly makes me feel so appreciated and honestly makes me want to work even harder for them and show them what more I can offer because it just makes me feel seen for everything I do for my employees and people I help work with. So no, I would say it's huge. It makes you excited to come to work and do what you love. One of the things my dad says all the time is when you love what you do, it doesn't make it feel like you're working. So it's just
Yeah.
something I truly stand by. And every time I work with people that appreciate me and say it, it makes me feel like I'm not working a day in my life. And I'm
No,
so thankful for that.
that's so true. I was told one time that you should love what you do,
Mhm.
where you do it, and who you do it with. And getting those moments of gratitude, people telling that you're thankful for you, that they are thankful for you, goes such a long way in building that culture. So specifically with Visions, how do you think awards and recognition can impact that sense of gratitude for a company?
Oh gosh, I think so many ways. Recognition is honestly, I think, a huge part of gratitude and recognition, appreciation. So with Visions, there's so many ways to go about it. I mean, of course, awards is our specialty and what we do, and there's so many different awards you could choose from. So honestly, some of my favorite when it comes to recognition, appreciation, the MVP attire, where you can customize it fully for your company. I think there's so many ways to go about that and so many ways you could show your appreciation for an employee over time. So you can add perpetual attachments one at a time, which makes it really nice, especially when it comes to employee of the month if you just want to make a milestone achievement. I mean, so many ways to go about it. You can always go with the numerals where you're doing years of service throughout time. So many fun opportunities and so many ways we could help you there.
Yes, I love that. I think having those kind of fun, interactive, or kind of like milestone based awards, like you said, it shows that your gratitude isn't just a one time thing. It's
Yeah,
continual and, like you said, gives employees or whoever to work towards something, have something to work
100%.
towards. How do you think companies can be more effective with their recognition?
Hmm. Honestly, sometimes I think even just as simple and authentic as a thank you could just
Yeah,
go such a long way. Honestly, nowadays, I think sometimes it can get lost in translation and we forget to say that. So I also think another good example and idea would be including peer-to-peer recognition more often. I mean,
yeah.
sometimes, yes, it's nice to come from the highest up in the company, but honestly, hearing it from your other people you work with here and there, it goes such a long way. day, I think that would be a great opportunity. And then when you're saying your gratitude, making it meaningful and purposeful, not just saying thank you here and there and I appreciate you, telling them why and the meaning behind
Yeah.
it. Because honestly, yes, thank you's nice, but when you get a understanding of why they're saying it, it goes even farther than that one time.
No, completely agree. Having that kind of specific, um, understanding of what they see in you, of why they're thankful, like, "Hey, you have been busting your butt,
Yeah,
getting these sales, and your sales achievements are incredible. Want you to know that we see how great of a job you're doing." And those making it specific goes so much further in being genuine than just the blanket, "Thanks, you're doing awesome,"
a
like you said.
100%. No, I couldn't agree. And then another thing I would say, even like when it comes to the thank you and the genuine behind it, the timeliness behind it, just making sure you're on
Yeah.
time. It's not too late. It's not too early. You're going to just be spot on because I think that goes a long way too.
Agreed, 100% agree. So that was a great little kind of snippet of how gratitude can be important and ways companies can have good gratitude practices. Um, can you describe how you feel Visions excels in helping these companies reach their gratitude and thankfulness goals?
Yeah, of course. So, honestly, one of my favorite things when it comes to visions is our design and graphic team. I mean, honestly, if you give them an idea and a vision that you want us to create, we will nail it for you. And I think that's just one of the things we make it easy for you when it comes to getting your values and goals with your company across the line. I mean, I've seen so many different projects go so many ways depending on your price point, your quantity you need. I mean, so many different opportunities here that we can create for you, and there are no limitations when it comes to us for sure.
100% agree. I love the level of creativity that we have here at Visions. Um, can you think of a project off the top of your head, and you don't have to go into the weeds or anything, but something, whether it's materials or specifics in the design, something that really like stood out to you that is like your favorite project to talk about?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say, I've created some cool ones, but one of mine that was the most simple, but I think it's gone really far. It was for a company. It was an employee recognition program, and they pretty much created an MVP attire, which is this acrylic piece where you can customize the shape behind it if you don't know what that is. And they did it in the shape of a stapler, which was their
Ooh,
icon for their company. And what they did was they gave one to every single employee and started it blank, and then just had a pin saying "Keep up the good work." And then after that, every time an employee had a milestone, years of service, hit quota, bonus, they got a different pin from the highest up showing how much they appreciate them. But then the cool thing about it was all the peers got their own pins that they got to hold on to and add to some of their employees over time, just saying how much they appreciate them, how they're doing good, and things like that. I just think that one was really fun and just creative and different.
yeah.
But then have done a bunch for medical companies too with our MVP scrubs where they just do certain different attachments with more doctor patient style pieces too, which are really unique and different.
That's so cool. I love hearing those success stories of getting to see like the designs because I mean I see some of the designs, before they leave the house here. But getting to hear how they interact with their recipients and getting to hear that there's both that peer-to-peer and supervisor recognition in a piece like that is so cool. Gets to combine so many different levels of gratitude. We're going to transition a little bit to a little bit more of like the personal your experience. We talked about gratitude, Thanksgiving, um, Mac Marketing being a family company. So, are there any like special traditions that your family has around Thanksgiving that you just would love to share?
Oh gosh, I would say so personally when it comes to Thanksgiving, growing up, we all lived in Virginia, so we would all come together and do a big Thanksgiving meal as a family, which I always looked forward to. Who doesn't love a Thanksgiving meal where they're going to sleep for the rest of the night? I mean, it was amazing. But so now that we all live in different states, different places, it's a little bit harder. But so also another thing is my dad's from England originally. So Thanksgiving, of course, isn't really a holiday for them. So it's not really that big of a focus for us. So one of the things that we've been doing recently lately is making sure around the holidays we do a trip together just so we can make sure we're still together, spending quality time with one another, and we always make sure to get a good meal in. That is 100% going to happen.
I love that. That's so cool. Speaking of the food and the good meals and stuff, because I feel like that's a staple for lots of families around Thanksgiving. If you had to give someone in your family a Thanksgiving themed award, what would it be, and what Visions award would you use to award them?
Ooh, that's a fun and good question. Okay, I think I'm gonna go a little creative with mine. And I'm gonna do, once again, my favorite award, if you can't tell based off of this episode, the MVP attire, because I can customize that no problem. And I'm gonna do it in the shape of a turkey. And then what I'm going to do is give everyone their own perpetual attachment, and it's going to say something I'm thankful for with them on it. So that would be what I do. A little bit creative, unique, and different. It would probably get them to laugh, and that's always my goal with my family. So
I love that. I love that. I think if I had to pick one, I
I know it's a good question.
I know. I should have, considering I came up with the question, I feel like I should have had something prepared.
Hey, it's okay.
I think I would give my brother a custom, honestly, probably like a custom cast resin of maybe a turkey, maybe, I don't know what exactly it would be of. But the award would be for best party planner, because my brother always takes the lead on making sure everybody is assigned which Thanksgiving dish that they are supposed to bring, making sure everybody shows up at the right time. So my brother would get the best party planner award. And I think he loves a little extravagant things sometimes. So he'd get some super elaborate custom 3D cast resin trophy for him to admire his greatness.
I love it. No, my sister-in-law is the same way. She literally creates a calendar of the step-by-step itinerary for the day, what we're doing, when we're doing it, what we're eating. So, no, I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, wait, everybody needs those people in their life.
You're not even lying.
Hold everybody accountable. So
it makes it so much easier. I'm not that person.
Me neither sometimes. So, all right. Well, thank you. I love getting that little bit of insight to like your personal life as well as what we do professionally. So, I think all in all, like, thank you so much for your insight on the gratitude and thankfulness for a company, how it involves employee recognition. Is there any last pieces of advice that you'd like to leave specifically distributors with when it comes to recognition and gratitude?
Yeah, I would just say make sure you tell your employees how much you appreciate them. I mean, it truly goes such a long way. And I mean, when I hear it as a multi-line rep, it makes my day. And I let you guys know it. I truly take it and I don't leave it after that meeting. I hold on to it. So, no, I would just say it really does go a long way, and make sure you tell your employees how much they mean to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode today, Hayley. For everyone watching, give us a like, subscribe, send in the comments any ideas you have for future episodes, and we'll see you all next episode.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.